Hey, what's going on, DC? Welcome to episode 2 of Scene and Review with your one and only DC Socialite Cat. I hope everybody had a great and wonderful holidays. I know I did. I did two things I love most, and that is spending time with my family and working. You know, hopefully next year there'll be a third best thing I love to do, and that would be spending time with my man, but that's not the case. So, we're going to leave it at 2. Haha. Alright? I want to thank everyone for watching the first episode. Last week got some great feedback from individuals. All right, good topic, great topics. Looking forward to the next show. What else to say? Great vibe. You know what I mean? But then somebody was like, "Kat, you should really dress a little cuter. Fix yourself up." I'm like, well, damn. Is that a is that some kind of constructive criticism? Cause don't I look good though? Seriously, like in my tank top. All right. So I'm not gonna wear no suit or a dress for the show. Like I'm at home in my crib, I'm chill. Like this is a chill show. So maybe for all those in request, I'll put on a suit before I go to a business meeting or something. I'll tape the show. You know what I mean? But if you want to catch me all prettied up, y'all meet me at one of my spots. Speaking of, shout out to my crew last night. Sabor Mondays at Lima Lounge. To my Stuck on Salsa crew, Earl Rush, Kevin Murray, did it up with the salsa class last night. It was a hot party. It was crowded. It was cold as shit last night, but for whatever reason, everybody was out partying at Lima. So if you ain't been to Lima on Mondays, definitely catch us there. We're there teaching salsa classes at 9 o'clock, an open bar hosted by Primo P Productions. All right, that's Monday nights as well. So actually a feedback from the show last week when I talked about social etiquette. When I said, guys, don't grab a girl's ass because, well, it's not nice. You know what I mean? One of my friends, one of my boys was like, all right, for the ladies. I didn't give you one last year, but I give you one now. The fellas were like, if a guy says hello or hi to you at a club, at a bar, at a venue, make sure you say hi back. All right? That's communication. Life, relationships, dating. You know what I mean? It's not the business. It's nothing without communication. So it doesn't hurt to just say hello, and if you're not interested, you know what I mean? Tell them you're not interested. If you are, get it in. Ladies, fellas, likewise. Hey, I'm always going to condone having fun in this show. Alright? So, and it's dating. It's social. It's what I do. Alright? Call me Dr. Hitch. Call me whatever. But definitely communicate your intent and keep it moving from there. Alright? That's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Okay? Speaking of communication, my song for the week. All right, I was going through YouTube, took a look at one of my old school hits, Jodeci, "Freaking You." All right, I don't even need to say a lot. This is definitely one of the best hits in the 1990s. Whew, I'm old. What? 1990s? Really though? But they don't make them like this anymore. You know what I'm saying? Definitely old school hit, getting right to the point. "Freaking You." Can't need that. I don't need to say more. Just leave it there. So I'm gonna rock this song probably for the next couple hours. It's a hot track. It's my shit. Okay? So if you haven't heard this song in a while, go on YouTube, pull it up, watch the video. It's a hot video. Okay? Going on. If you guys haven't been on my Facebook page yet, I finally posted the photo shoot photos from the Elites of DC photo shoot that we did about 2 weeks ago. We also did a behind the scenes video, giving you guys a behind the scenes look of what we do, how we do it well. I want to give thanks to Gilbert Mendoza of Jeezy Production. He was in charge of putting together the video. Great job. Peter Stefanik of Skyheart Photography, one of the best photographers in DC. You need some pictures taken, you definitely got to hit him up. Big ups, Peter. Saw you at Lima last night, looking great in that bar, behind that bar, right? Making them drinks. And finally, my creative director, Ronald Rios. Baby, make it happen, putting the stuff together for me. So everyone included, Gilbert, Peter, Ronald, all of my elites, my singles that came out and participated in the event. I want to thank you guys. Everybody looked beautiful. All right, helping me launch the website is a great thing. So really appreciate that as well. So speaking of Elites of DC, it's official. February 11th, 2011 will be Elites of DC singles auction. I don't know if DC's ready for this, but I'm gonna bring it on anyway. You feel me? So we're looking for DC's hottest men and women, okay, to be auctioned off. Singles, you know what I mean? It's just something different. I'm gonna see how DC responds to something of this nature. It's definitely gonna be a big, huge party. It's gonna be February 11th, 2011. It's a Friday night at the Shadow Room. If you guys haven't been there, it's 2131 K Street, Northwest DC. We're gonna have a special host that night. I just confirmed that as well. L Boogie from the Boogie Spot Show. You can listen to her on rocktheflow.com, XM Radio. She's on every Monday night from 8 to 9 p.m. So shout out to El Boogie. Looking forward to you helping me make this event very successful. There'll be more information on the website and on my Facebook page, www.elitesofdc.com. Tickets are $20. Come, meet some meet singles. You'll have some food, live auction, prices. The highest bidder person will get a cash prize. The price is not disclosed yet. It will be disclosed later on as we get closer to the event. But definitely, if you got what it takes to get that money in the door, holler at me, hit me up on my Facebook page. I would love to have you auctioned off as a DC hot single. Okay. As well, for the auction, it's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be at the Shadow Room. So big ups to my man Jamie Abernathy, who's always holding it down. One of the hottest Friday night parties at Shadow Room. So after you guys join the have the live auction, feel free to stick around for the party at Shadow Room on Friday nights. Okay, looking forward to that. Now, all that social stuff aside, we're gonna go and kind of get back to keeping it real with Kat. I posted on my Facebook page the other day. I read one of my status. It says loyalty. Hold on 1 second. Loyalty goes further than love any day. Alright? So one of my mans told me that. I thought it was something deep. I definitely agree with what he says. Loyalty goes further than love any day. One of my Facebook peeps responded. They was like, I beg to differ, but fear does all day. And I'm like, I didn't ask anything about fear. But we're gonna roll with it. Alright? So I just commented, you know, that I will have to, you know, somewhat disagree. Both fear and love is something that you can't control, unlike loyalty. You know what I mean? Loyalty is mostly a choice that you can make and definitely give to others. Right? You can eventually fall out of love. You can eventually face your fear, but it doesn't mean that your loyalty has to end. You know what I mean? If you're dating somebody, you love them. If you fall out of love, doesn't mean you can't be loyal to him as a friend. So that's what it means by loyalty can definitely last, go further than love any day. All right. One of my boys, gave me a pretty good response, and I asked him if I could quote him on this because I thought it's pretty deep stuff as well. So this is what I love about Facebook, guys. This is, you know, it's all about giving your opinion. We're not judging anybody. We definitely I think learn a lot from other people's opinions, thoughts. A couple of things don't make sense, but you know, whatever. It's a free country. Say whatever the fuck you want. All right. So my boy Monty, he hit me up with this message. You know, loyalty is about friendship and family. You know, I have friends who I don't get along with, but we have a bond of loyalty, a bond of commitment, a bond of focusing and accomplishing goals together. But we've been there in ups and downs. But the true focus is understanding each other and loyal to each other and a common cause for doing good for the community. So, you know, that was a great feedback from him. And I completely agree. You know, I'm one of the most loyal person you've ever meet. If you ever see me out, definitely say what's up. I meet people to build long-term relationships in which loyalty definitely plays a big part. So that's one of the real talks. I think some of the things you guys should do before the new year is think about who you have around you right now and who's really been there, who's been around you, who's been loyal to you, friends, families, business partners, and then take those individuals and roll with them in 2011. Alright, anyone else who wasn't there for you, who didn't do anything for you, and you don't feel like you could, you know, it's nothing really there, cut them off. You know, start the new year off with great things. Alright, so speaking of that, what a lot of things that people are doing for the New Year's is your New Year's resolution. I'm actually suggest a New Year's resolution for you. All right. For me, and this is how it's no longer become a New Year's resolution. It's just an everyday thing. But I think everybody should have this as a New Year's resolution, and that is do you. You know what I mean? 2011, it's got to be about you, and not in a selfish way. You feel me? It's more of just knowing that there's things you got to do for yourself. Um, Whenever you need somebody, know that somebody's gonna is there to help you. And if someone needs your help, make sure you're there to help them out, because you wouldn't be where you are. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for the people around me, supporting me on an everyday basis. And I'm sure they're always gonna be there for the rest of my life. So think about that before the new year start. Clean out the closet, open up, start fresh, start new if you need to. That's the New Year's resolution advice I give everybody for New Year's. Do you, not in like a freak way, fellas, ladies. Not, I mean that. Well, do you too. Handle your business. If you call it that, whatever. I'm gonna do me. I'm always gonna do me. Remember that, okay? So that's the real talk for the day. Okay, I'm gonna constantly post things on my Facebook status, get feedback from my Facebook fam, another group of individuals that been very supportive of what I'm doing. Big ups to all of my Facebook peoples that always updates, put comments on my status and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out the show with the 2 things you need to do this weekend, the only 2 things you need to do this weekend, and that's where you ought to be for New Year's Eve. All right. So New Year's Eve. Pros in the City New Year's Eve Passport to the World Gala. I'm going to be there. We're going to be at the Washington Hilton, 1919 Connecticut Avenue. Alright, it's one of the biggest parties for singles and couples in the Washington, D.C. area. We're going to have about 3,000 people there. We have the entire ballroom downstairs. Tickets are on sale right now, www.prosinthecity.com. Meet me there. I'll be at the speed dating room. Hook up, get somebody, get it in. Start the new year off right. And then the following day, you better make more energy for the Resolution Jam with Stuck on Salsa, January 1st at the Artist Sphere. Tickets are on sale right now on our website, $20. Alright, those are the only 2 places you need to be this weekend. Friday night, Saturday night, Pros in the City at the Washington Hilton, and Resolution Jam, Stuck on Salsa, January 1st. So, I'm going to wrap it up. Happy New Year, everybody, and I will see you guys in the new year. Deuces.